And I see that somebody just popped in and gave me a like. Thank you for that. I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. That does help with the algorithm, helps to get more people in. So do appreciate that, guys. So thank you. Anyways, so how's everybody doing tonight? I guess people are going to be lurking thus far because it says we have 3 people watching, but nobody's really said anything in the chat as of yet. So I said I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. If you guys can help out with that, that'd be cool. And of course, now we're back down to 1 and back up to 2. So, anyways, we're just gonna wait a few minutes. See if we can get some more people in. So, anyways, I do have another 12 stories from tonight for tonight. So just letting you know that. All from not from Bounding. I'm sorry, not from Bounding into Comics, but CBR. Let me see. So, anyways, we will wait a few minutes to see, and I see there's at least one other person in here. And hey, RJ, how you doing, man? I gotta find you ways to send you links to our stories. Huh. Well, you could always message me on Facebook. You could always send the links there. And of course, we can talk more about that. Of course, if you join me September 5th, if you decided to come over and join me September 5th for my next open mic night. So, and I thank you again for the likes and shares. Oh yeah. That and I just said that. Let me see if you did indeed do that. Not yet. I can't expect it to happen that fast, I guess. Yeah. So, anyways, Mike could start by giving you a wrench. Oh yeah. I put it on my calendar. Yeah, theoretically, yeah. I guess if you want to, yeah, I guess I may, yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with you sharing links. I guess I could give you a wrench. Woody does make a point there. Um, let me see. Let's see. Oh, wait, did I just? Hello, Woody, Dave, Action Toys. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, let me see. Actually, let me see. Okay. And moderate. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Only so that he could post links. Yeah, okay. That's When is your birthday? Well, mine's October 7th. So, only possible interesting story today was the one we put up about the new Kickstarter comics consultant. Yeah, I hadn't heard too much about that. Let's see. Explain the ep ot. Oh, I did that. That was from the Jetsons episode. Poopy butt. uh, I am just Mike's wrench, and I like it. Hi, Mike and all. Hey, 80. The power. I have the power. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't necessarily planning. There was only one other wrench I was planning on giving, but I figured, I guess Woody made a good point, and I guess you know, and I guess I could have him as a. I could have Critical Blast as a moderator. It's just that I'm not really into. At this point, I have a whole bunch of moderators already, so it's like I don't really want to have to get too many more. Okay, so here we go. So you did put up a link. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you just send me the link to my Facebook, because I actually have I already have a pretty stocked load tonight. Critical Blast. RJ, I'll take a look at it, and then maybe I'll report on it like tomorrow night. But why don't you send me that link on Facebook? Because I already have like 12 stories set up for tonight. So for the song Eep Op Orc. YouTube. Let's see. I'm cool with or without it. Thanks. Handy for the link, but if you want to pare things down, that's understandable. Yeah. I mean, yeah, quite honestly, I wasn't really planning on giving too many. I mean, there's only one other wrench I was going to give out, but that might be good to have you as a wrench here, and then you can share the link. Let's see. No, she doesn't. Shannon Emmerich does prepubescent boy voices. Done. All right, so let me see here. Yeah, if you want. Well, what I'll probably start doing, and maybe what I'll start doing too. Maybe I'll start looking. Yeah, now that you sent me. All right, RJ. I got the link there. Maybe now that I have that link too, maybe I'll start looking at your site as well. I just primarily use CVR and Bounding into Comics for most of my stories, but maybe I'll start looking at yours as well. As another alternative. So, anyways, let me see here. Okay. I can hear you whispering, Mike. Is Batgoat to police? No, his son is. Batgoat though he's a retired paramedic and a former Navy corpsman. Let's see now. They'll be more up to date with content. Yeah, I talk to myself all the time, and people make comments on it. Yeah. So, anyway, it looks like we got 5 people in here at least. So, and we're at the 10-minute mark. So, as I told you guys, I do have 12 stories tonight, all from we got 6 people. Wow. Um, all from CBR. Um, 4 comic related stories, 6 or I'm sorry, 8 anime related. Let's see. Well, and as always, you guys, I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. Um, if you can help me out with that, that'd be appreciated. See if we can get some more people in here. So we have a few people here tonight, so that's cool. So why don't we go ahead and get started with these stories then that I've picked out for tonight? Let's see. What's your favorite little Einstein? I don't have one. All right. So without any further, oh, yeah, don't need that up there. A moment. Okay, so as I said, we have 4 comic related stories, 8 anime, all from CBR. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on going through those, as it's going to take probably a good chunk of the show to get through, as it did last night when I had 12. All right, so here's the first one, and I know about the ad blocker thing. Continue without disabling. Okay, let's see now. All right, so here we go. So, Marvel celebrates Avengers number 750 with a massive anniversary issue. Marvel Comics announces Avengers number 750, a 96-page celebratory issue slated to arrive this November. Article written by Noah Dominguez, published 22 hours ago. This November, Marvel Comics celebrates the 750th issue of Avengers with a special 96-page comic. In addition to continuing Jason Aaron's, quote, Marvel Universe shaping, unquote, run of the title, Avengers number 750 will feature, quote, multiple game-changing stories by an all-star lineup of artists, unquote, such as Carlos Pacheco, Aaron Kuder, Ed McGuinness, and Javier Garron. The, quote unquote, giant-sized epic promises a number of, quote, revelations and jaw-dropping moments, including the introduction of the multiversal Masters of Evil, the deadly new group of villains fans met in this year's Free Comic Book Day Avengers Hulk #1, unquote. Avengers number 750 will also feature the quote unquote shocking conclusion of World War She-Hulk. Reveal the quote unquote true purpose of the prehistoric Avengers, peel back the curtain on the Iron Inquisitor, see new Avengers join the team, and last but not least, quote, follow the Ghost Rider on a quest for vengeance across the multiverse that will spark an all new era in Avengers history, unquote. Quote, it's such an honor to be part of issue number 750, Avengers, and I'm looking to celebrate the rich history of the title and its iconic characters by using this issue as a gargantuan-sized kickoff for a story that'll be as widely sweeping and swing for the fences epic as it can possibly be, unquote, said Aaron. Quote, it's not just that everything I've been doing in the last 50 issues of Avengers has been leading to this, but there are threads feeding into the next year's worth of stories that stretch back to most every major series I've ever written in my 15 years at Marvel Comics. Aaron isn't the only writer on Avengers number 750, however, as best-selling author Christopher Ruocchio in parentheses, the Sun Eater series, has teamed with artist Steve McNiven for a bonus story starring the God of Thunder himself, Thor. Quote, I'm honored to play a small part in this moment of Avengers history and thrilled to get to work with Steve McNiven to bring you all a little classic Thor, unquote, said Ruocchio. Quote, it's a bit surreal to get to work with a character I grew up with, and I hope I've told a tale worthy of the God of Thunder, unquote. Here's I guess is the cover. Of course, you got Captain America there, Black Panther, Doctor Doom, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, She Hulk. Guessing that's Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, I guess now, or the Avenger or Marvel's version of Captain Marvel. There's Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. Written by Jason Aaron and Christopher Ruocchio, and illustrated by Carlos Pacheco, Aaron Cooter, Ed McGuinness, Javier Garron, and Steve McNiven. Avengers number 750 goes on sale this November from Marvel Comics. So there we go. So there's that one. Well, let me see what you guys are talking about since I last checked. Let's see. Okay, we got some interest. What's your favorite? As I said, don't know, don't care. Let's see. What's your favorite Shrek? I have never watched the Shrek movies. Yo, 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 what's up? Anyways, guys, I'll be right back. Got to step away from the computer for a moment, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. And of course, now it's saying that I've only got one person viewing. But anyways, let's see now. So let's find the next story here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's the next one. Here's the next story I was gonna. This is an exclusive story. CBR exclusive here. Okay. Apparently, we have some more comments here. So, what is going on? What is going on? Having a good day? Well, that's good. Um, YouTube live more. All right. Let's see. You make a Q&A live stream. I don't do. I haven't done any Q&As, but let's see. Try what a trap burr or trap burr. But what I have done, and what I will be doing, like um Labor Day, Monday, September 5th, is I have kind of an open mic night where I open it up, set up like kind of a panel situation. So if you want to show yourself on camera and join us, then your favorite lock. Anyways, so let's move on to the next story here. Okay, so Fox and Hare reclaims cyberpunk genre with Asian representation exclusive. Jonathan Sue and Stacey Lee's new Vault comic cyberpunk series, Fox and Hare, setting out to reclaim the genre with a dose of Asian culture. Article by Tim Adams, published 12 hours ago. Creators Jonathan Sue, in parentheses, Sarah and the Royal Stars, Run Love Kill, and Stacey Lee, from Marvel Silk and Unstoppable Wasp, America Chavez, are reclaiming the cyberpunk genre with a dose of Asian representation in Fox and Hare from Vault Comics. Anyways, CBR has an exclusive look at Fox and Hare, which stars Aurora Yee as a black market coder who has her world turned upside down when she uncovers data that can tap into citizens' past lives. Excuse me there. When a mega corporation begins to hunt her down to retrieve this data, Aurora has to turn to the Fox and the Hare, who happen to be a pair of feared mercenaries. Quote, I've always been drawn to the cyberpunk genre, but I never saw myself represented in those stories, despite their heavy usage in Asian aesthetics. Okay. Does Ghost in the Shell ring a bell there, little boy, little girl? I began to wonder, what if Asian people reclaimed the aesthetics of cyberpunk and centered ourselves in the narrative, unquote. Jonathan Sue said. So, hey, Jonathan, I gotta, have you ever heard of Ghost in the Shell? Quote, as I spent time with that question, I realized that it wasn't enough to just place Asian faces in the story. We also had to reframe the themes of new technology, cyber, and rebellion, punk, um, through an Asian lens. That's exactly what you'll get with Fox and Hare. The protagonists of our story are rebelling against the status quo and their world just as much as we, the creators, are rebelling against the status quo of the cyberpunk genre. Uh, dude, Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Ghost in the Shell is probably considered one of the most famous cyberpunk animes to have ever existed. You know, it's a pretty cool one. If you've never watched it, I recommend you watch it. It's a pretty cool series. Um, so, anyways, as we continue on with the article here, let's see. That was taken from our characters are reclaiming something that was taken from them, just as we are reclaiming something taken from us. Daisy and I are mirroring the path that the fox and the hare are walking. We're just doing it in different worlds. Aside from the statement we're making about the genre itself, we're telling a character driven story about love, justice, and rebirth. This world is something very special to me, and I hope it can be just as special to those who read our story. Unquote. Fox and Hare #1 goes on sale November 3rd from Vault Comics. Covers by Stacy Lee and Yoshi Yoshitani, along with character designs, can be found below. Fox and Hare, writer Jonathan Sue, artist Stacy Lee, designer Tim Daniel. Cover A, Stacy Lee. Cover B, Yoshi Yoshitani. Issue #1 on sale November 3rd, 2021. Rebellion, Reclamation, Rebirth. And the description of it's here. When Black Market coder Rory uncovered. Well, we read all that already. Let's see. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and read. Well, let's see. When Black Market coder Rory uncovers top secret data that has tapped into the past lives of citizens of Mazu Bay, her world is turned upside down. The mega corporation Sinistry Designs wants its data back and is hot on her trail. Aurora has no choice but to turn to the Fox and the Hare, the most feared mercenaries in the city, for protection. There are the covers. Other designs as well from Bolt Comics. So there we go. Let's see now. Actually, just watched both seasons recently. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, anyways, so as we prepare to. Yeah. So I hope everybody's still here. It's only telling me 2 people are watching, but I would hope there's more than just 2 people watching. Now we're gonna move on to the next story here. It says like myself where it is. All right, so here's the next story we're gonna look at here. Vampirella frenemy Nyx gets her own spin-off series, written by Christos Gage with artwork by Mark Borstel. Nyx's solo series seeks to explore the half-demon, half-human heritage of Vampirella's old foe. Article by Jeremy Bloom, published 3 hours ago. Vampirella's longtime nemesis and occasional frenemy, Nyx, is receiving her own series from Dynamite Entertainment this November. Written by Christos Gage of Superior Spider-Man, Batman, Fortnite fame, Nyx's series delves into the mindset of the daughter of Chaos and Chaos, the Mad God, evil overlord of most of Vampirella's foes. The possibility of a happy life for Nyx, her relationship with her father, as well as her attitude towards human emotions and Vampirella, will all be major themes in the series. Here's Nyx number 1 here. Kind of a fiery girl, isn't she? Watch out for this young lady. She can burn you any which way, every which way from Sunday and then some. Whoa! Hello. Okay, let's see. I might want to. Before I continue reading the article here, let me see if anybody said anything. No, nope, I guess not. About what I just possibly showed. Oh, there we go. 80. Okay. Laugh aloud, Mike. uh, Quote, are they doing good things for bad reasons? Unquote. Gage asked of Nyx. Quote, are they fighting to overcome their inherent nature? Are they not sure? If handled properly, I think readers can relate to someone who makes mistakes or bad decisions more than they can someone who always gets it right, unquote. Debuting in the 1996 story, quote, Strange Days Coming, unquote, in Vengeance of Vampirella number 23, Nyx was created by Tom Sniegoski and Ed McGuinness, half human and half demon. Nyx has the ability to transform into a life force sucking flame form and was groomed from childhood to hate humanity. Whoa. Very interesting. Their life force sucking flame form, huh? I wonder if as her flame form, if she's kind of a succubus, maybe. She had regularly clashed with Vampirella over the years, even killing her in conclusion of Vampirella Death and Destruction number 3. Over the course of writer Christopher Priest's 2019 Vampirella series, the character developed more empathy for Vampy as she explored her human side. see, Gage is joined by on Nyx by penciler Mark Borstel of Weapon X and Lady Death fame, colorist Jordi Esquine, and letterer Taylor Esposito. Multiple variant covers by the likes of Fernando Dagnino, Gibo Vigante, Rose Besh, and Lucio Parillo will accompany the first issue. So there we go with that one. We'll get on to the next story here. All right, and this will be the last story in the comics section. Let's see if anything else has been said. No, I guess not. So, I guess I just moved. All right. Oh man, I don't know who I am. Okay. Yeah, so of course now I have a grand total of 7 mods. All right. So, anyways, alrighty then. So let's get on to this next story. Okay. So Viz releases Star Wars Guardians of the Wills manga chapter for free. Viz is currently offering the first chapter of the recently released Star Wars Guardians of the Wills manga for free on the publisher's website. Article by Adam Parks, published 3 hours ago. This will be the last of the comic stories, and then we'll get into the anime stories. I have 8 of those. So, readers still on the fence about whether to grab the latest Star Wars manga can now preview the full first chapter online for free. Publisher Viz announced via Twitter that it's now offering a free preview of the Star Wars Guardian of the Wills manga on its website. The full 21-page first chapter can be read via Viz's digital reader and provides a glimpse into the new manga adaptation of author Greg Rucka's 2017 novel. And of course, before I continue on here, I got to go off camera for a moment. I will be right back. A couple of things I got to do real quick here. Be right back. All right, I'm back now, and it looks like we're back up to 4 viewers, so that's good. So let me continue on with the article here then. Um, let's see. So this is going to take a while to understand. Uh, Read a free preview of Star Wars Guardian of the Wills. That's from the Twitter, their Twitter account there. Star Wars Guardian of the Wills, a nod to one of George Lucas's original bits of Star Wars lore, follows the fan favorite duo of Baze Malbus and Chirrut Imwe from the 2016 film Star Wars Rogue One. The story is set prior to the events of that film, however, focusing instead on Baze and Chirrut struggling to preserve the peace at the Kyber Temple on Jeddah. Let's see. From the encroaching forces of the Empire. The manga, which was released earlier in August, is written by John Suey. Oh, we just talked about another project that he's doing. And illustrated by manga artist Subaru. Star Wars Guardian of the Wills is now available in paperback and digital formats for $14.99. $14.99. Whoa, for a comic? All right, now it's starting to get ridiculous. Star Wars fans wanting, now you kind of want, I guess companies here in the West are just so desperate that they got to start charging like $15 for a comic. Anyway, Star Wars fans wanting more stylish takes on the popular franchise were also recently treated to the debut trailer for the upcoming Disney Plus anime series Star Wars Visions. The trailer provides a peek into the 9 unique stories animated by 7 different anime studios in the new anthology series, which is set to premiere on September 22nd on the streaming service. So that would be, I believe, let's see, September, that'd be this Sunday, I believe. And there we go. So that's it for the comic stories. So now we'll get ready to move on to the anime stories here. Need to check the time as well. Let's see now. And we got like 8 anime stories to go through, so I'm going to be probably trying to blast through them pretty quickly here. Okay, so let's see now. Let's see. I guess people are kind of on the not so talked. Another kind of slow night, huh? Low energy night for you guys. And RJ, if you're still here, I am planning on looking at that link after the show here. So, just letting you know, I'll look at that story and stuff like that. I'll probably, and if I can navigate your site, I probably will be covering it and also start to cover other. No Leto tonight. Usually Wednesday through Friday, Leto gets in a little late because he works nights. So usually, what ends up happening, on Wednesday through Friday, he usually, he's getting up and right now he's probably getting ready for work. And once he leaves his house to go to work, he'll be listening in probably on his phone or something like that. That's why he's not here yet. So. Anyways, we're at the 46-minute mark, and Batgo usually comes late on Wednesdays, usually due to the fact that he has trivia night. So, just in case you were wondering where he was. So, anyways, let's get to these stories. Now we got 8 anime stories that we're going to go through here. I'm going to try to be getting them out as quickly as possible here. All right, so Demon Slayer concert to get theatrical release. The upcoming Demon Slayer concert will be broadcast in select theaters and will feature music from both the anime series and the recent film. Article by Haley McCullough, published 13 hours ago. Fans of the iconic anime will be able to watch the upcoming Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba orchestra concert in select theaters in Japan. According to Siliconera, the Demon Slayer concert is scheduled for September 5th. So that's the Sunday. That's the day like before Labor Day here in the States. That's um, at the Pacifico Yokohama Hall, which is one of the largest convention centers in the world. Various theaters across Japan will show the concert as well. A standard ticket costs 4,000 yen, approximately $36. Um, However, fans can purchase a premium ticket for 6,000 yen, roughly $54, um, and receive exclusive merchandise. The Demon Slayer concert will feature the Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra and is the second concert in the series. The first concert took place last year. Unlike the first concert, this one will include several soundtracks from Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train. Aniplex decided to incorporate selections from the film because of its overwhelming global success. It earned over 51.7 billion yen, about $477 million, at the worldwide box office. The film currently ranks as the highest grossing anime film of all time, surpassing anime classics like Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. Pre orders for tickets ended on August 15th. So they ended this past Sunday, I believe. However, standard tickets will be available on a first come, first served basis from August 28th to September 3rd. A complete list of participating theaters can be found on the official website for the Demon Slayer concert. Oh, there we go with that one. Let me get to the next story here, and then I'll check back on the. Oh, here we go. Let's see now. So let's see what we have here. Let's see. Also wanted to point it out, if you haven't guessed already, changed my name from Drexel, Lord of Simpson Cup. Figured it was time for a change. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that Morpheus. Morpheus, Lord of Onoroi. Okay. I didn't realize that was you. So thank you for letting me know that. um, and to pronounce it, it's Honoroi. Okay, Honoroi. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Morpheus. I always want to make sure I'm pronouncing things correctly. I'm a bit of a stickler for that. So it's pronounced Honoroi. Okay, Honoroi. Okay, so Morpheus, Lord of Honoroi. Formerly Drexel, Lord of Simpson Cups. Okay. Probably a good thing too, so we so we don't confuse you with the actual Drexel from Nick stream. So anyways, let's get into this. Next article here. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01 sets Amazon Prime Video record. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01, Thrice Upon a Time, sets a new record for day one viewership on Amazon Prime Video, and a new record of creator Hideaki Anno. Article by Haley McCullough, published 13 hours ago. And of course, there's the shot of the entire cast of the series. And there's an interesting girl next to Shinji right there is, I guess, choosing to wear her shoes on her hands instead of her feet. Interesting. Excuse me a moment, everybody. I gotta check something because I'm hearing people outside my window here. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just had to check something real quick there. Heard some people outside my window. There's my neighbors. All right, so here we go. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01 Thrice Upon a Time premiered August 13th, which was last Friday, to the excitement of fans of the long-running anime franchise and quickly became the most watched video on Amazon Prime Video. According to Siliconera, Amazon announced that the latest Evangelion movie set an all-time record for day one viewership since the company launched its streaming service in Japan in 2015. The movie is also Evangelion creator Hideki Anno's highest grossing film to date. It earned a total of 10.23 billion yen, roughly $93.4 million in box office revenue in Japan. Multiple companies are leveraging fan excitement for Thrice Upon a Time for merchandising and advertising purposes. For example, American film distributor G Kids announced the re-release of the original Evangelion anime, and Taco Bell recently released an Evangelion-themed commercial to sell its nacho fries. I'm sure if anybody here watches Tsunami, you probably saw that. That's been getting a lot of talk. So, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01 Thrice Upon a Time is the most recent revision of the fourth and final film in the rebuild of Evangelion tetralogy, and is marketed as the definitive conclusion to protagonist Shinji's story. While the movie may be the end for Shinji, it might not be the end for Evangelion as a whole, with Anno teasing a possible continuation for the franchise. Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time is available to stream on Amazon Prime Video in the original Japanese or in 11 dubbed languages. The rest of Rebuild of Evangelion series is also available on the streaming service. So there we go with that. Let me get the next story here then. Oh yeah, that was the next one right there. Taco Bell Piff, America's fast food laxative. Oh boy. Oh, that's funny, 80. I guess in a way you could say that. Just as you can say, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you shoot. Anyways, I'll be right back. Gotta just step away from the media here for a moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's get to this story now. It's like the third of our anime related stories. So 8686 Ready's Part 2 with new teaser trailer. The official Twitter account for spring's hit anime 8686 has revealed the first teaser trailer for the series approaching second half. Article by Lydia Lavecchi, published 13 hours ago. A new teaser trailer for the second part of 2021's hit anime 8686 has dropped. The official Twitter account for 8686 revealed that the first teaser for the mecha anime's second core, set to the first season's ending song Avid by composer Hiroyuki Sawano and singer Mizuki. The teaser offers a glimpse of a more hardened Major Vladilena Miliz wandering around the Republic of San Magnolia and promises an October 2021 return for the series. While there is currently little information available about the plot for the second half of the season, there has been a great deal of speculation about the fate of 8686's characters and the future of the war they find themselves in since the first half's conclusion. The trailer does confirm that Ikumi Hasegawa, from How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom and Love After World Domination, will reprise her role as protagonist Vladilena, however. Based on the highly successful and award-winning light novels written by Asato and illustrated by Shirabi, 8686 depicts a futuristic world where countries engage in bloodless battles fought between unmanned war robots, or so the Republic of San Magnolia claims. Vladilena Miliz, a young major in the San Magnolian Army, knows better as she works as a handler, virtually directing and communicating with the robot's actual human pilots from a safe distance. Her new assignment to the Spearhead Squadron and her interactions with its enigmatic commander, Shine Nozen, challenges everything she thought she knew from her homeland. The marginalized race known as the 86, who pilot the Republic tanks, and the Autonomous Legion they fight against, her experiences force her to reconsider the very nature of the war she finds herself trying to end. There's that one. So as we get ready to move on to the next article. Oh, that one right there, yeah. And I know people are going to probably have a few things to say about as soon as they hear this. Leto's here finally. Let's see. Hey, Mike, Critical, Woody, Poopy Butt, and 80. How are y'all? As always, driving to work, we'll be listening in though. Okay. As always, guys, I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. That does help get more people in here, gets the algorithm up. So if you guys can continue doing that, I appreciate it. Yeah. So, anyways, just past the hour mark here. So it looks like we're making pretty good time pretty quickly here. All right. So on to the next story here. My Hero Academia anime censors graphic scene from manga. Fans noticed that a particularly graphic scene from the My Hero Academia manga was changed and toned down for the anime series. Article by Michael Asuna, published 12 hours ago. Let's take a look at this. Oh, actually, you know something? This they're saying this is spoilers. So actually, I don't do spoilers. Um, I know this is something already done. So unfortunately, guys, sorry about that. You know, I don't. I try not to do spoilers, so we'll skip that story. Oh, sorry about that. Then Lady says, "Hi, Aleto, my friend. Along good, and hope you are also. I see you, Drex. I mean Morpheus." Let's see. Oh, good. Sucks that I work, but good. All right. So, anyways, moving on to this next story here. Then, um, here's the next story here. A bit of a sadder one. Fist of the North Star and slam dunk animator Masami Suda has passed away. So, if any of you have ever seen Fist of the North Star or Slam Dunk, the guy, I guess one of the guys that animated it, passed away, Masami Suda. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Animator and character designer Masami Suda, who worked on anime such as Fist of the North Star and Dragon Ball Z, has passed away. Article by Haley McCullough, published 12 hours ago. Iconic animator and character designer Masami Suda has passed away at the age of 77. He lived a pretty good long life there. The news was announced via social media on August 17th, which was yesterday. Suda was a titan of the anime industry and worked on many classics, including Slam Dunk, Speed Racer, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon 2000 the movie, the original Gatchaman. For those of you who don't know Gatchaman, it's the full title is Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. Some of you would have remembered it as Battle of the Planets in the late 70s, early 80s. Grew up on that. See, Judo Boy, Hellsing Ultimate, Berserk, and multiple films in the Dragon Ball Z franchise. Arguably, he was best known for his contribution to the anime adaptation of Fist of the North Star. Suda worked as both a character designer and animator for the project and was partly responsible for giving the series its iconic look. Born September 16th, 1943, in Saitama, Japan, Suda began his long running career in the anime industry at Tatsunoko Productions in the 1960s. Tatsunoko Productions is a long time production company. I believe they also did. I think they also had a hand in doing the Superbook series of the early '80s. That's still being shown on TBN nowadays. He would go on to work on several series at Toei Animation as well. In 2007, he became known as one of the original founding members of the Japanese Animation Creators Association, JACA, which is a labor union that represents workers at all levels of the anime industry. Alongside director and animator Satoshi Kon, who we recently read about that tribute to him about a few weeks ago, from, of course, Perfect Blue, Tokyo Godfathers, Paranoia Agent, Paprika, and other influential individuals. Masami Suda's final anime series, Fist of the Blue Sky, is available to stream through Crunchyroll. So there we go with that one. All right, here's the next story we're going to cover. Let's see what we have here. Okay. R.I.P. Yep. Hi, E from Woody. All right, so on to the next story here. Gantz creator. No new anime until Hollywood gives him back series rights. In a new interview, creator Hiroya Oku reveals he can't create a new Gantz anime until Hollywood gives him back the right to the series. Article by Michael Lacerna, published 11 hours ago. Gantz is a graphic anime. For those of you who don't know, Gantz creator Hiroya Oku seems to regret making a deal with a Hollywood studio for the rights to the series. In a new interview with Crunchyroll, Oku candidly spoke about the long-rumored American Gantz live-action remake. In the interview, Oku stated that a contract with a Hollywood production company is preventing future anime adaptations of his work, saying, quote, yeah, I can't talk about all the details on that subject, but a Hollywood company does have the rights to adapt Gantz at the moment. Unless they return us the rights, we won't be able to make either an anime or live action adaptation of the manga. That's the Hollywood type of contract. They own all the adaptations, including anime and live action, except for manga. Unquote. Oku stated outright that this is why the Gantz E spin-off manga hasn't seen an anime adaptation, and he expressed his frustration with the situation, saying, quote, there is another spin-off called Gantz E that is currently being serialized in Young Jump, illustrated by Gene Kagetsu, right now, which has been allowed to be made by the producers, in brackets, as it's a manga, though an anime adaptation of that spin-off won't be. It's becoming such a pain, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is another thing why a lot of Japanese creators are probably not going to be kowtowing to Hollywood too much longer, if at all. This is probably another reason for them to continue to produce manga that just outshines American, Western comics. Oku revealed that the contract, which was signed in 2020, will likely hold up future Gantz projects for at least the next 4 years. Quote, I haven't been updated about how the Hollywood adaptation is going or whether it will actually be made. It's likely COVID-19 has paused a lot of new projects over there, and Gantz is probably one of them, unquote, Oku said, defiantly adding, quote, if that's the case, I'd like to have the rights back, unquote. An announcement regarding an American live-action remake of Gantz has never officially been announced, and Oku doesn't name the Hollywood company he's unhappy with. Earlier rumors reported that the movie was being produced by Sony Pictures Entertainment. Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow writer and producer Mark Guggenheim previously hinted on Twitter that he was involved with the project. Gantz tells the story of two high school students who seemingly die in a subway accident, wake up in the middle of an empty apartment. The two young men are told that their lives have ended, and they now have to participate in a hunt for alien beings who are living in secret on Earth. They are given technologically advanced equipment that gives them superhuman abilities and are promised a possible return to their previous lives if they hunt down enough aliens. The series has received widespread critical acclaim for its unpredictable narrative. character development and its brutal action. Excuse me one more time, guys. I gotta go off camera here for a quick moment. Hey, Batgoat, I see you. I'll get to your quotes in a moment here. All right, so let's. Hey, Batgoat. Yo, dudes. Yo, Batgoat. We won both games. Both games. First place. Not sure we've ever done that before. Hoof, hoof-hearted rules. um, hello, Uncle Batgoat. Hey. Anyways, let's get back to the article here. Let's finish this up here. The original manga series began serialization in 2000 and ran until 2013, and was also adapted into an anime series in 2004 by Studio Gonzo, that also did Last Exile, and director Ichiro Itano, who previously worked on both the Macross and Mobile Suit Gundam franchises. The series was also adapted into two Japanese live action films, which were both released in 2011. The rest of Oku's interview, in which he also discusses his production methods and his reaction to anime's popularity overseas, can be read here. So, and I won't do that. Let's see now. So we get, let's see. So here's another article we'll cover here. I got to step away from the computer again, guys. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back now, guys. So, let's see. Letter saying, "Hey, Batgoat, uh, a winning streak." Is Mike dropping a? Oh boy. Well, I basically had to talk to my sister for a moment because I thought she was calling me, and also just dealing with some other stuff with the house here. Um, but anyways, let's get back. Let's get to this next article. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 9 spin-off series announced. The world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is expanding with the confirmation that the series will continue with Part 9, as well as a new spin-off manga. Article by Michael Lasana, published 8 hours ago. The 37-year-long saga of the Joestar family isn't coming to an end yet, as Part 9 for the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure manga has been announced alongside a new spin-off manga um, that will continue the story of Part 8's Josuke and Whole Horse. According to Manga Mogora RE, Part 9 of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure story will resume after a short break from the series creator Hirohiko Araki and will reportedly be titled JoJo, in quotes, JoJo Lands. Part 8 of the series, entitled JoJo Lion, will come to an end on August 19th. After spending over a decade, in addition to Part 9, the series will also get a new spin-off manga featuring characters from earlier in the series, which will premiere this winter. Let's see. Early reports suggest that the manga will feature the cowboy Whole Horse and former protagonist Josuke. Former protagonist Josuke. Though those reports did not clarify if this is the Josuke from the most recent Part 8 or the original Josuke from Part 4. The as yet untitled manga series will be written by Boogie Pop and others, Kohei Kadono, and will feature art from No Guns Life, Kasuku Karasuma. And then here's the tweet right here. These new announcements are just the latest in a series of recent developments for the almost 4-decade-old series, which has always maintained a dedicated cult following since its debut, but has exploded into mainstream popularity in recent years. On August 8th, the first trailer for the anime adaptation of Part 6, Stone Ocean, was revealed alongside the news that the new season would stream exclusively on Netflix when it premieres this December. Stone Ocean tells the story of Jolene Cujo and will also feature the return of Stardust Crusaders protagonist Jotaro Kujo, who is Jolene's father and one of the most popular characters from the series. The first chapter of Hirohiko Araki's hyper-stylized opus debuted in 1987 and has continued through 8 different parts, each focusing on a different era of time and a different descendant of the Joestar family. The most recent part took place in the S city of M Prefecture, a fictional location in Japan, that was devastated by the real world 2011 Tohoku earthquake. The series tells the story of an amnesiac young man who is found buried in the area and who eventually adopts the name Josuke, which was also the name used by one of the previous protagonists in part 4 of the series. Jojo Lion was serialized in Shueisha's Ultra Jump magazine. Part 9 of the series will also reportedly be published through the same magazine. The currently available seasons of the JoJo's Bizarre Anime are available for streaming on Hulu, Netflix, and Crunchyroll. The first 5 parts of the manga are localized in English and distributed internationally by Viz Media. All right, so anyways, as we get ready to move on to the next article here. So more, if you never seen or read anything of JoJo, is it worth it? There's some interest. I mean, in terms of the anime, it's very interesting. Like one of the thieves. Excuse me. Anyways, sorry about that. In the anime, they do use like period pieces, like I think in one of the series they actually use Savage Garden's "Ooh, who do I know if I need you" as an ending theme. Anyways, I'm gonna step away for a moment to go wash my hands and stuff, so I'll be right back, guys. Right, I'm back. So, anyways, going on to all right. So let me check. I think this will be the last. Yeah, this is going to be the last main story of the night. Let's see where we're at on time here. So we're right at an hour 30. So we're pretty much almost finished, guys. Mike had too many burrito locos from his local taco point today. Now, Montezuma teaches. No, I've just had some other things going on here. Back up. Hey, May May. Like May May just dropped in. Okay, I made it in time. Well, you missed most of the stories. I got like one more story, and then we'll probably be starting to wrap up soon here. And I do thank you guys for the like and shares. Always helps Get more people in here. Sup, Meme? Sup, everyone? Hey, Meme. So, anyways, and then, all right. So let's get to this last story here. Now, here's an anime that I've watched. I really liked. It was called Kingdom. It's set in ancient China about basically during the warring states period when the tribes tried to form one united country. So let's get to this. Kingdom season 3 rides again with new trailer for anime's second half. Studio Pierrot releases a new trailer for season 3 of Kingdom, providing fans a preview of what to expect in the second half of the season. And I do hope that Ocean and Blue Water dub this again. When it comes out. Article by Haley McCullough, published 6 hours ago. Studio Pierrot dropped a new trailer for its anime adaptation of Yasuhisa Hara's iconic manga Kingdom, providing fans a preview of what to expect in the second half of season 3. The third season of Kingdom covers the manga's Coalition Army arc, and the trailer showcases some of the arc's brutal combat. Season 3 originally premiered in April of 2020 on NHK General. In Japan, however, the broadcast was delayed after the 4th episode because of the COVID-19 pandemic and the declaration of Japan's first state of emergency. NHK General resumed airing Kingdom's third season on April 4th in Japan, and Funimation has been simulcasting the anime in other regions as it airs. While Studio Pierrot, the company behind anime mainstays like Naruto, Bleach, Black Clover, Divine Gate, Tokyo Ghoul, all good series, directly handled the production of Kingdom for seasons 1 and 2, Studio Signpost, from that well known for Shima Shima Tora no Shinajiro, Shokusei ni Nariso, Beelzebub, Magical Girl Ori, a subsidiary of Studio Pierrot, took over animation duties for season 3. The new production team includes Kenichi Imaizumi, Reborn, Brynhilde of Reborn, Brynhilde of the Darkness, After School Dice Club, as the chief director, Noboru Takagi, The Legend of Galactic Heroes Die Noir, These, Bakano, Altair, A Record of Battles, as the script director, and Hisashi Abe, Sorcerer Hunters, 2016's Berserk, Psychopaths, Sinners of the System, as a character designer. Many of the voice actors from Kingdom's first 2 seasons returned for season 3, including Masakazu Morita as Shin, and Xin is the Chinese spelling of his name, Jun Fukuyama as Ace, Ying Jing, Rie Kugimiya as Kario Ten, Hei Liao Dao, Hirofumi Nojima as Moten, Kentaro Ito as Huan Ji, Shiro Saito as Byao Gong Hyoko, Yoshimasa Hosoyo as Lohan, Kenyu Horiuchi as Wang Zhong, Osen, and Akio Kato as To. Moreover, the idol group Beach also returned to perform the anime's new opening theme song, Stacking. Japanese singer Emiko Suzuki performed the new ending theme song, King, with I being capped while everything else is in lowercase, which was composed by Hiroyuki Sawano. Set during the Warring States period of Chinese history, Kingdom tells the stories of Xin, a young boy who dreams of becoming a great general, and Ying Zheng, the young Qin King, who wishes to unify the country. The original manga launched in Shueisha's weekly Young Jump in 2006 and went on to inspire not only Studio Pierrot's anime adaptation, but also Shinsuke Sato's live action film adaptation that was released in Japan in April of 2019. The first season of Kingdom premiered in 2012 with 38 episodes and was followed by the second season in 2013 with 39 episodes. Both seasons can be streamed on Funimation with new episodes, season 3 premiering on the service every Sunday. And it is a good series, guys. And as I said, I'm hoping that if the third season is being dubbed, it's being dubbed by Ocean slash Blue Water, because they're, well, technically it was Azure Blue, I believe, that actually did the dubbing, but it was basically the Canadian voice actors, both Calgary and so there we go. So that's the last of the main stories tonight there. Let's see now. Hey, Goat, Leto, Woody, Mike again. Pulling a Tony Montana, huh? Hey, May. Yeah, I've heard of Kingdom. I hadn't gotten into ever years back. I don't know why. Well, it is a. Sup? Maymay's already calling for Nietzsche it up, Mike. Yeah, we're at an hour 38, so probably is a good time to start winding things down. I got to also go run an errand afterwards, um, so if you guys are ready, we can go ahead and Nietzsche it up. Nothing much, just walking into work. So let's see. Yeah, 1981, 1996, 1996. Okay. So if you guys are ready, what would you say if it's time for this day in Nietzsche history? I know. Hour 38. So for the 48-hour mark. Uh, all right. So anyways, let me see. And I don't see anything in regards to Nick, so I don't know if he's streaming or not tonight. He may be taking the night off. All right. So anyways, 48-hour live. No. I don't have that kind of stamina. I don't have that kind of stamina. I wouldn't even know what I could possibly cover for that long. Nick might be streaming tonight. Yeah, he just hasn't sent out anything yet. I know history, just enjoy learning. Okay. All right, so without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started on this day in each history. Today being Wednesday, August the 11th, 2021. I meant I know no history. Oh. Anyways, okay. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look back at this day in each history. Today being Wednesday, August the 18th, 2021. Let's take a look back at this day in each history. And the first thing we're going to take a look back is on this date 40 years ago today. The reason I have them up, and Archie had 3 milestone issues that went on sale on this date in 1981. So 40 years ago today, Archie had 3 mainstream issue. Archie Comics had 3 milestone issues go on sale on this date. Archie and Me number 130 went on sale on this date back in 1981. As well as the 50th issue of Archie's Comic Digest magazine, 50th issue of that, and the 70th issue of Sabrina the Teenage Witch went on sale on this date back in 1981. And for whatever reason, this thing's kind of acting up. There we go. So on this date back in 1981, 3 milestone issues from Archie Comics went on sale on this date. Archie and Me number 130, Archie's Comic Digest magazine number 50, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch number 70. And yes, this is the same Sabrina who has been adapted into cartoon and live action versions. Many of you, of course, she was part of the Groovy Ghoulies lineup back in the early 70s. Also had her own animated series in the 90s. That one spinning off of her live action series from the TGIF lineup on ABC. He posted in the community tab about 4 hours ago saying he's taking the night off. Okay. He'll be back on Thursday. Okay. Oh, is he? All right, I guess. Is Malin streaming? Yeah, said he needs a rest. His voice needs real rest. I know FNT are in Vegas. I wonder who I can watch tonight. I see. All right. So, anyways, with that, let's move on to the next piece in each. And we got a couple from 1996, so we'll take a look at those. First off, on this date back in 1996, which was 15 years ago today, let's see. From the Gund Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, on this date back in 1996, the WWF at the time hosted its SummerSlam event on this day. In the main event of that card, saw Shawn Michaels retain the WWF Championship over Vader. Jose Lothario was in Shawn Michaels' corner. Jim Cornette was in Vader's corner. Also, Mankind defeated Undertaker in a Boiler Room Brawl match. Among other matches included Psycho Sid defeating the British Bulldog in a fatal 4-way elimination match. Smoking Guns defeated the Body Donnas, the New Rockers, and the Godwins to retain the WWF Tag Team Championship. Let's see. Owen Hart defeated Savio Vega, and of course, Steve Austin defeated Yokozuna in the free-for-all match. So that happened in 1996 as well. And also, as 1996 is just so nice that we got to hit it twice. As also happening on this date in 1996, back 15 years ago, which, well, this is not so nice, though. American animator Albertino passed away at the age of 84 on this date in 1996. He was known for his work. He was best remembered for his work with Walt Disney Company. Bertino began work for Walt Disney in 1935. Apart from his work on feature films such as Pinocchio and Fantasia, Bertino also wrote for Wonderful World of Disney and helped create a number of attractions for Disneyland. Until his retirement in 1977, he worked as an assistant animator and storyman for Mintz Animation, Harmon Icing Animation, Disney, UPA, Snowball Animation, Grantway Lawrence Animation, which gave us, of course, the classic Spider-Man series from 1967, the one with the classic opening, Spider-Man does whatever, and Walter Lantz Animation, which was the company, of course, that did Woody Woodpecker. In 1986, he won a Golden Award given to motion picture screen cartoonist. And then, as I said, he passed away in 1996 at the age of 84. So, anyways, so that's all that happened on this day in each history. I thank you guys for being here tonight. I'm going to I got to go run an errand. And then when I get back, I'll probably take a quick peek or try to take a quick peek at the link RJ sent me. And then, no problem, Mike. All right, everybody. So I'm glad you all came. I thank you for all the likes and shares. And until tomorrow night, let's see. Wish they'd release the No Way Home trailer soon. All right. Well, anyways, guys, I thank you again for being here tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.